Numero dos.
Greg, do you know how many college basketball coaches ever have won multiple national titles?
Are you triviaing me in the middle of a full episode right now?
I am triviaing you in the middle of a full
Wow.
episode.
I feel like we had this question actually on an unreleased trivia video, and nobody gave me a firm answer on it. So I'm gonna guess like 11.
16.
Okay. All right.
16, 16 seemed a little low. I would have thought it'd at least be 20 by now, but it's just 16. Right now, here are the active coaches who have at least one. We have Todd Golden, we have Tom Izzo, we have John Calipari, Scott Drew, Rick Pitino, Dan Hurley, and Bill Self. My question is, who is the next coach who will get to multiple national titles? And I think it's an interesting question because do you see, excuse me, the names I read are just one, are the guys who just have one, if that wasn't clear. Who will be the next to get their second? I think it's an interesting question because it's like, do you bank on someone like John Shire can get to two before Golden gets to two? Can Cal make one more run at it? Can Scott Drew make one more run at it? Can Izzo make one more run at it before he retires? Who do you think will be the next to get multiple national titles?
I think this answer is easy for me. I think. Because I don't think Scott Drew will get another. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think John Calipari will get another, even though he's very good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Tom Izzo is particularly close to getting another. So I think most of the ones with one to me are pretty much out of it. And as you alluded to, the question then becomes, are you going to take Golden to get a second over anyone that has zero? I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't take Matt Painter over Golden. I wouldn't take Shire over Golden, even though Duke's really good. If he couldn't get over the hump last year,
Mm.
I don't really want to buy the stock. I don't think he's going to have a better team than the Cooper Flag Con team for a couple years. Um, Oates can't do it. Few can't do it. There's not that next guy. Dusty May, Pat Kelsey, no thank you, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Lloyd, no thank you, not yet. I'm just gonna pick Todd Golden. Because I do feel very strongly Todd Golden will get a second, and they're gonna be in the mix annually at this point, don't you think? Like I don't expect a huge dip at any point.
I think as I was hashing this out, there's just a chance that we're out of a golden era of coaches and we don't see anyone else get to two for a while. Because
Yeah.
as I was looking back at this, you think about even going back to the mid to late 2000s, there's always these young coaches who get to the precipice and you think, oh, it's only a matter of time. Like in the late 2000s, what would you have set the over under for Thad Matta national titles? If I asked 15-year-old Greg, like how many national titles is Thad Matta going to win before he
Probably
retires?
over under two. This video is brought to you by NBA 2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's. That's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's it's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video.
Yeah, I would have thought multiple. If you had asked me in 2019, how many will Chris Beard win? I would have said three, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that brings up a really interesting question to like, do these guys have staying power? Is there anyone that we see really molding themselves into like that perennial threat, or with the balance of the sport now, with the portal, with NIL, is this going to be a bygone era?
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. It's a really, really good point. Yeah, so I do think we are in between eras. It kind of feels like how the NBA goes in chapters where you have like the LeBron era, the KD Curry era, and then it's like, who's next? Is it Wemby? Is it Flag? Is it Anthony Edwards? We have a lot of young talent, but we don't know who's who. That's how I
Mhm.
feel about the state of college basketball coaching right now. Like the Twilight Hall of Famers are on their last breath. And who knows? They might be here another decade. They might be here one more year and disappear. The next era that we're waiting for, to me, the names that are included are Todd Golden, Mark Pope, Pat Kelsey, Dusty May. I think you have to put Kevin Young in it based on what he's doing at BYU. And I think if you wanted to go Oates and Tommy Lloyd, they probably belong too. I would say it feels like those seven are sort of the next seven. Some of those might job jump. Maybe Chris Beard works his way back into it. Maybe Grant McCaslin becomes a guy that we consider part of it. But to me, we don't, it's like of those seven, some of them are going to become legends and some of them are just going to become names we remember.
Mhm.
To me, Todd Golden already having one just gives him the heads up, and there's no reason to think any of those other six will win two before he'll win one more. You know?
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. I think with some of these guys, I don't know. Like, there's part of me that thinks Golden will need to jump jobs before he gets a second. I don't know if he'll get a
Think?
for Florida. I think Oates needs to jump a job before he gets one. I think McCaslin does as well. Maybe that's like overly simplifying and living in the past too much. Because I know Texas Tech, for instance, with McCaslin is really well resourced. I just still think there's something where it's like I struggle closing my eyes and picturing Grant McCaslin cutting down the nets multiple times at Texas Tech. I kind of
Yeah.
struggle seeing Nate Oates even do that at Alabama, even though he's gotten to a Final Four. So
Yeah. No, I will say if this answer would have been easier for me, it wasn't that hard, but it would have been easier for me if Houston won the title because I would be like, Samson's going to get another. Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
do think Samson will get one in the next 5 years or so with how good they are every year. But again, hard to get two when you got zero, you know?
Mhm.
Interesting.
I'm
That
with
was
you.
fun.